What's up, you guys? Today on Seth Leroy Hustle Adventures, my daughter is in an oversized shirt and she wants to go swinging, of course, on the swing set. That's what they do all day, right, Roro? So I'm going to a couple more leads that I've gotten on local work. That's why I took this week and a half off. I just, like, with the gas prices, and I wanted to see what's out there. I haven't gotten to do that. I've just always been hustling, so it's been great. We've been having so much fun, you know, catching toads, feeding them worms. I'm still helping so many people start their business and do their thing, but I wanted to see what's out there, so I'm gonna push them on the swings for a little bit and then I'm gonna head out. That's why I'm fancy Seth today, so we'll see what happens when we get out there. So I just thought I'd update you guys too on what's been going on. So yeah, I've just been trying to expand, open my mind to seeing what was going on local. I've had so many people that I've talked to, you know, getting leads, handing out business cards, going to another place, calling their warehouse, stuff like that. I even had a medical carrier route that was decent. It was round trip pay. I could even park my van at the facility, but when I was looking into it more and more, like, they really wanted me to do it, I stopped the process because it was just a little bit too much. I felt like at the time, set in stone, you know. I want that freedom, that's the whole point. So I just kindly declined. So I've just been looking into different realms of possibility because with having my 4 kids and my wife, I still love being on the road, but I'm just trying to see what else is out there, what other forms of income that I could do, you know, instead. And still, some of them I've talked to are the same concept. You know, dispatchers, you pick your loads, you pick what you want, you pick how long you want to stay out, you pick your start time. It's very similar, and that's why I'm very picky. So the week and a half I took off was obviously just to hang out too, because as you guys know, I've been hustling like crazy for like 7-8 months. So, and you know, we're smart with our money, so I just wanted to chill and see what's out there in this realm and still help people. And so we're gonna go see what happens today, and I'll keep you guys posted if I get any good leads or what's going on. Well, I just got to this first place that I'm going into. I used to actually deliver in my straight truck all around here. We're gonna see what happens here. They say it's that same thing. You're under your own authority, you're your own boss. You click on duty when you want to receive loads. We're gonna see if that's all true. So I'm gonna go in here, gonna see what's up. Like I said, I'm being real picky with the ones that I've talked to or places in general. I ain't taking, that's why I'm going to everyone too. Like, I had one call me this morning and say, hey, so is that a deal? I said, no, I'm still looking. Like, I'm not just gonna jump into something that's not worth it to try for a little bit. That's why I just always say, that's why I did a video not too long ago on open-mindedness in this industry. That's the whole point of getting your own authority and being your own boss, is just to mix it up and do what you want. But anyways, I'm gonna get in there like 20 minutes early, which you know how that is, and we'll see what's up. So let's go. So a little bit of an update. That did go good. I have to send them my EIN information, you know, my business, because, you know, all that stuff, that's pretty much all I have to do. It's local work. It's like, you know, you go whenever you want, click active, get loads. Same concept as long hauls. Pick what you want. It's just, it would be a big change. It's more like when I was a straight truck driver vibe, and they know the company I worked for. But also my kids, like, they got used to, because when I'd go on the road, when I was going out 3 to 4 days, making the profit that I needed, and then coming home 3 to 4 days, that was nothing, that was cake. But with what's happened to the market with gas prices and stuff, it's just like going out 4 to 5 days and not raking home like 12. Like, dude, I was making $1,200 in 3 days. If you guys watched me that far back, it was like easy. It wasn't even like. And this way, I'd be home every night. But it's just, I have trust issues with anything. And it's not even that big of a deal. Like, if I don't want to do it, then it's just whatever and I move on. But just really thinking about it, it sounded legit. And I'm a hustler, as you know, so he said they got a lot of drivers that, you know, get loads from them, but they only do 7 to 8 hours, and that ain't nothing to me. It's like child's play. And it's, you go in when you want, there's no like, you know, that's what I like. It's that same concept of, you know, yeah, you're running under your authority, it's your EIN, you know. It's just a big decision. But that was my favorite place I've talked to. And I've talked to other distributors, distributing companies like factories and stuff. I almost, like I said, had a medical courier route, but then that one seemed too rigid. Like, the contract was so long, because like I've always said, not really into contract work, like not against it either. I mean, when I talked to them, they were like, yeah, you can discuss, you can rebuttal what the pay was, and that was 88 cents a mile. Quite a bit of miles a week, I can't remember exactly. And you got paid from going to their facility, only 30 minutes from my house, and I could even park my van there. And then you would go and then get paid all the way the miles back. It wasn't that bad of a deal, but I said I'd want at least $1 if I'm gonna commit to a contract 3 to 4 days a week. It was 3 to 4, or if you wanted to pick up more of their contracts, which I would have. But just seemed a little bit too much commitment of like, you know, I like how this is like you still pick them. You go in when you want. Like they said too, yeah, there's never like, you don't have to hit anyone up if you're not gonna be on the app, because it's just like the dispatching apps. It's just local to the state of Minnesota. So I'm definitely debating it, thinking about it. I'm gonna hop off here and I'll probably wrap it up as I continue to think as I'm driving home. Definitely interesting. I really like traveling the country too, but I've done that for, you know, 8-9 months. I've been almost every part of this country. So, and I do like just cruising, but I do like, and two, they said that there's dolly where you get to pick, and then I would like some dolly work. I like physical activities. As you guys see, when I would get to a target on the road, I'd be walking 10, 12 miles like a psycho. One time I walked 22 miles when I didn't find a load all day, and I couldn't feel the backs of my knees area. That's how crazy I am with physical. I'm always on the move, so got a lot to think about. I'm gonna drive home, and then I'll probably wrap this one up once I get home and discuss it a little bit further. So now I'm gonna close out this one. We are home. She is such a daddy's girl. I gotta send in my EIN, all that stuff where they check, you know, authority, all that stuff. So yeah, it seems like a legit opportunity. I'm gonna see what it's like, and if not, move on. That's why I always tell people to be open-minded in this. And he was saying, because it's the same thing where you go in, you pick your loads, you go in, sign on, you just like all these load boards that I'm on, you just pick and choose. And he said drivers average about $300 in gas right now, the ones who are really going for it, doing their thing. And he says, depending on how big of a hustler you are, and as you guys know, I'm into hustling, and 12 to 1,500 a week, $2,000 a week. We'll see. You know how that can be, but we will see. Gosh, there was one other thing though I wanted to say. Oh, and that's why too, if it's all true, very appealing, is that like he didn't even know I had my LLC, all that stuff. He thought I was just someone who had bought a van and was looking for work. And then when I knew my knowledgeable stuff, he's like, you know a lot about this industry. I was like, yeah, I've been doing it for a little bit. And that's when I did mention, you know, I'm on YouTube. That's where, and that I help people. But then that's when he said too, or what I was trying to get at, I went on a rabbit hole there, or whatever it's called, squirrel. What was I gonna say? Oh, I really liked that. Yeah, they want to download a game on my phone. I really liked that. It was pretty much too, that's why I have trust issues, but I guess we could see what it turned into or how it worked. It seemed like legit. It seemed like legit. So we'll see what happens, but oh, my daughter now distracted me. What I was trying to say is, two, there's no, you're your own independent contractor. If you're going on vacation, he said to like Dubai or wherever he said, some weird place. he said, you don't need to tell anyone. He said, it's nice to just be like, hey, I'm not going to be in service, but everything sounded legit and perfect, so we'll see what happens. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. I'm just glad you're rocking with me. Well, my wife is doing faces in the glass window or door. But anyways, everyone have a blessed day, and oh yeah, keep hustling.